All right, absolutely. Good to see you. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Ray.
Over there. Hello, I'm talking to Ray Darney. He's the Director of the Environment and Planning for Byron Shire Council. He's here today at the Mullum Community Farmers Market, here to get input from the community about the strategy that Byron Shire Council can go in the future.
Thank you, Deborah. Good morning. Yes,
Good morning.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
And we're looking for community input as to this strategic plan that we're trying to assist the community with. We're hopeful that the community will be able to give us a strong long-term direction for the future.
Right. Well, from Mullum Community Action Network, what we're really interested in is localisation. We'd like to see signs on the new roundabout saying where the local shops are, things like that. But what I really wanted to talk to you today about was the blockade that's happened in Station Street that should have been there for 3 months. It's now 5 months, and it could be 7 or 8 months, who knows. And this has altered the structure of the town and the function of the town, and everybody has to adapt to allow Woolworths to use Station Street as a building site. Are they paying any rates for using Station Street as a building site?
No, Deborah, they're not paying rates. That closure that's there now is for Woolworths to construct the road, the drainage, the sewerage services that are going to be within the Station Street Road Reserve. So they shouldn't be using the actual street as part of their construction site. The construction that's in there should be for the community in the longer term, i.e. the road, as I said, the drains, etc.
Right. I thought they were going to do it in 3 months from the 7th of June, and it's now 5 months.
It certainly is, and that's been a concern. We would have thought that it would have been faster, being a big enterprise like that with a lot of employees there working on the site. They are well behind in our opinion, but from a safety point of view, until they finish their work in the road reserve, we'd have to have those safety precautions in place.
Safety? I can't see how people in Mullum are affected in a safety respect by them building their supermarket. Surely a fence outside the supermarket site would do. Why do they need the whole of Station Street?
They will have to, when the road is constructed, they will have to make sure that they have a safety fence in front of the site in any case, but they'll have to remove the fencing they have in the road reserve and only have fencing on their own site. But until they finish the roadworks, we will require them to have that fencing on in there. Now, we haven't had many complaints from those people that are living in Station Street, and here today we've been taking any notes from the community about sustainability, ecology, our roads, etc. And we've only had one complaint from a person with regard to Station Street and Woolworths. Two now. We have 2 complaints now.
I'm complaining because it's just inconvenience having to go all the way around, and every time you come in there's schmozzle.
So you live in the street, do you?
I don't live in the street, but I come into the town regularly.
Yeah.
And
so it is, and we acknowledge that little link through there, and that was one of our submissions that we made to both Woolworths and to the state government. That's an important link there for the community, trying to keep out of the main street. So we appreciate that.
So will they be fined like anyone else would if they made a
mistake? They would be fined. The thing is that the council laws, and the council in particular, tried to resist this development, and the government overrode. So you can criticise the council, but it isn't the council's fault.
I know that. Yeah. Well, we'll work with our feet.
You do that.
Ray, one more question. Do you have any idea when they're going to start building the on-site sewage disposal works?
Deborah, I have no idea. My expectation is that they wouldn't do that. I would have thought the same as what's happened on quite a number of occasions while the sewage moratorium's in place, that they actually apply but don't actually do it. And the impression that I would have is that they would be endeavouring to connect to the council's sewer sometime next year. So from my perspective, I don't know that they would actually proceed with the on-site. And you've been there, it's quite a wet area, as you've said, for quite a number of years.
It's a bog.
It is. It is.
Okay, thank you, Ray.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers.